Hi, and welcome everybody. I am back with yet another episode of Perceptions of Purpose, and today I'm talking with Luis Garcia, better known as Crini.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, it would be weird to say.
It's like really weird for people to like mention my actual name.
I thought it would actually be fun if you were to present yourself a little bit. Like, what do you
Okay.
do? Why are you here?
Who I am, I'm a kind of a complex kind of person, I would say. A complex human being. I do plenty of stuff. I like plenty of stuff. And I like to say that whatever I do I do it because I want and because I can. So that's pretty much how I was playing, or how I would say I am.
Okay, that's very beautiful. That is a very different way to present yourself than many people would, I think, once you get asked, because so many start to talk about their profession, right?
Yeah, but that's not my case. I'm not a computer engineer and I need to be that. It's not that. I studied that. That's not who I am.
So because it connects with you, would you call that in some way like the flow then? Like the flow that one would be in, or
The flow.
like the flow state in terms of connecting with yourself so much that like everything is just happening and it just flows out of you, like in art?
Probably. But that's a nice way to say it, but it's not necessarily that way for everyone. Not everyone, there's sometimes, it's not my case, but there's sometimes that people can get like blocked, It's like a creative block. I'm sorry to say this, but that has never happened to me.
Yeah, and it was literally my next question, because I was wondering.
Okay, we can go that way and then we can keep discussing about it.
If that even happens, if you're following so much into whatever is your intuition, then there shouldn't be any block, because you always just follow whatever you're doing anyway, right? You're not forcing it.
It's not happening to me. I cannot remember a single time when that did happen to me. And again, if you're trying to have like a flow that is 100% active, and you want to give having single new ideas like the whole day, like every single day, it's like, is that the purpose? To have more ideas, to create more, to do more, to do different? What's the actual purpose?
More.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most of the time it's more. And I'm more, and I want it now. That's the other thing. In my case, it's not like that. There are pieces of work that I have been doing, like artworks that I have like published on my Instagram or something, that had been I made it like 2 years ago. It's like, and they have already been printed and have been shipped from wherever I printed it. And when it feels right to me to share it, I will share it. Again, I'm not putting any pressure on, not sending any pressure on showing my work in that sense.
Yeah.
I prefer for it to feel like organic to me. It's like, I feel it's the right time, I would show it.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't put any pressure on it. So when you're putting too much pressure, that's when I think the creative block can come. It's like, I need it. I need to make it. I need to do it. I understand when you're talking about, let's say, client work, it's difficult because you have deadlines.
Yeah. And you need to figure something out for them. It's like, what am I going to do?
And there's something else that was really funny that happened to me like a few years ago when I first arrived in Madrid. I remember I went to it's not a workshop, but like a how do you call it? It's type Thursdays. It's the people that, not necessarily designers or type designers or people that are in the creative area, they hang around for about 2 or 3 hours and talk about typography. Yeah.
Nerds.
Nerds, yeah. Type nerds. Hello to my type nerds out there. So I remember after I went several times. One of those times I was talking to one of the guys, the organizers. We were talking about imposter syndrome and things like that. And I said, dude, I work with graphic design, but I never studied graphic design. I learned it, by doing it, which is the way I have learned most of the things I have learned in my life. And I was saying that I feel like I'm not fulfilling not the requirements, but maybe the ideas or the expectations that some of my clients have. And the guy was like, did they keep calling you? Yeah. Is the logo the same? Yeah. Are the colors the same? Yeah. So what are you worried about?
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing is that he said that one of the things that worry lots of these designers or illustrators is that they want to be like featured like in Behance or they want to be like in this conference or like I don't know, like design awards. I want to be like want to be in the top 10. It's like that's not necessarily for the client. That's for you.
Yeah.
That's for other designers to see you.
Ego.
Yeah, mostly. I'm not against that.
No.
It's really nice to hang around with fellow creatives, you know, and kind of understand what everyone is doing and what's their approach, and that's really nice.
Yeah.
But if the only thing you're searching is that, the only thing you're looking for, the only thing you're doing this or you're trying to achieve, it's like recognition and all of that. It's like, no, you're trying to solve a problem as a designer, talking about as a designer or as a programmer, like a web developer or whatever. You're trying to solve a problem. Once you solve the problem, there are different ways to solve it. There are some that can be like mind-blowing,
Yeah.
and there are some that can be probably average, but the problem is solved.
Yeah.
If the problem is solved, it's done. That's it. I've learned that, through trial and error.
Now I'm getting wisdom hit here, you know, like,
But yeah, that's something else about these creative blocks and things. And we always want to do something that's like, it's gonna be like the most amazing poster I want to do. It's like, yes, this one is gonna be like the best. And when you see it's like, no, this is not gonna win awards. It's like, dude, it's okay. It works. People are gonna connect with it. It's like, there's nothing else you need from it.
Not everything.
Don't put that pressure on the work.
Yeah.
Because the pressure on the work, they're putting it on you.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't do it.
No, not everything can be revolutionary, you know. And potentially the one thing that is going to be primed and all of that may be the thing that you didn't even think it was gonna.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. You already briefly touched on imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Do you still?
The elephant in the room.
Sorry, the
elephant in the room.
Yeah. Do you? I'm
you
guessing.
You don't have rum because water won't let me like discuss this topic. No, sorry.
I do have rum though.
No, that's for the after party.
Okay. I would think you don't struggle with it anymore.
Nice way to put it. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes. It's obviously not that as present as it used to be. Maybe because I'm getting older. Maybe because I have a little bit more experience.
Wiser.
Or maybe, probably. I wouldn't say so, or I wouldn't know, but I have some experience now. But probably because I'm caring less about what other people think. So I don't know when or how or in what situation, but at some point, and I found out that I was again like trying trying too hard. For people to express something about the work that I did. And even sometimes still happens. Sometimes I have clients that, I don't know, request for let's say a flyer. Sorry. A flyer or a poster for an event. And it's like, I'm waiting for them to say, oh, this is awesome. This is the best one you have done. It's like, oh, wonderful, man. Here's the money. I was like, okay. And they keep calling me. And I'm just like, oh, but it was beautiful. Did you see like the message that I had behind it and the colors that I chose? And it's like, no, dude. And they keep calling me. It's like, you're waiting for, like someone, it's not necessarily approval, but it's like for they show excitement about what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, the work's done. I remember this guy, how do you call it? Rick Rubin. It's like pretty famous now. I'm like I haven't read it all, but most of it I have read it. But I remember an interview. I didn't know about him. The first time I saw him, it's like a year ago. It's like
Me too.
Right now, it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, but he said once that someone was asking. I think it was about meditation and stuff. Someone was asking about how did he manage to work on so many projects at the same time, and he said, "When I enter a room to work on a project, I work on that. Then 2 hours after, I leave, and that's it. I won't think about that project anymore."
Huh.
Whenever I enter that room, I will think about it again. When I'm out of that room, So it's like, that's something difficult that I haven't managed to do, you know. So sometimes even for projects that are done, like 2 or 3 weeks after, it's like, oh, but I could do this, and if I've done that, but well, maybe if I talk to the client.
Shower thoughts.
Yeah, well, shower thoughts, pillow talks, like, subway thoughts. It's like everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy because my mind's like working the whole time. My mind's it's never quiet.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult for me because I always say that I have too many things that I want to do with so little time. Some of the ideas that I have, it's like, dude, I know this is going to be crazy. I know this is it. But it's like, how could I manage to actually make this like a reality? It's not as easy as I would want.
Yeah.
So I always say that I think faster and I dream bigger than I can accomplish.
Yeah. But that is nice, right? Because that's taking you new places, which will come with the imposter.
Yeah.
But I think it could almost be seen as a sign of you growing beyond what you were. Because if you don't feel like you're in your place, that means you're discovering new ones.
Yeah. And one of the things is that if I don't accomplish those ideas or those dreams right now, I don't feel that much of a weight as I used to have before. So that's something else that I think it's like kind of dismantling this imposter that I have, like maybe here. Somewhere around here. So like you have seen the shooter, a film.
No.
It's like a how to call it, like a scare movie.
Okay, a scary movie.
Yeah, and it's about a guy that's a photographer, and that well, I want to tell you, but it's something that has to do
with it here.
With like a backpack you have here.
Okay.
So right now, I feel that backpack is tighter.
Nice.
Than how it used to be before. And again, I think it's because of that, because I don't mind that much about the expectations that others have. I don't mind that much about the cycles or the ideas. The cycles that haven't like closed. You say closed cycles?
In cycles that haven't closed, yeah.
Okay. The ideas that I haven't accomplished, it's more like, I feel more like a energy rush. It's like, oh man, I have all of these ideas. And you know, there's something that I do and I have all of these ideas. Maybe I'm going circles or going around, but several times, I'll say this. Something like a kind of a ritual that I do is like, when I feel they have too many ideas that I need to kind of accomplish that I haven't, I go to a cafe here in Madrid, Faraday, you know Faraday? I sit there for about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like just writing every single idea that I have in my mind. I will get like 2 or 3 coffees. You know that I can drink like 2 or 3 coffees.
It's impressive.
I can still
you still sleep, right?
Yeah, I sleep perfectly. So I can just keep drinking coffee and, you know, like writing all of those ideas in a
notebook or page.
Yeah, a notebook. And I feel like how do you call it, like an immense joy when I see all of that. Like when I can see that all of that comes from my mind.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like conceive them, like and make them real.
Yeah.
Having all of these ideas is something that I feel blessed for.
Yeah, the potential of creation.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So I remember sometimes I have posted like in social media, it's like, I wish everyone at least the 10% of the energy and creative rush that I'm feeling right now.
Wow.
So it's like, if I feel that way, I could imagine if like everyone could feel that. It's like, it's crazy. It's totally crazy.
And have you ever struggled with actually like having those ideas, but like not actually acting on them?
Acting on them? Yeah, probably. Let me just think about.
Like thinking, oh, I really want to make this, and I'm so excited to make this.
Right now, it's happening a bit. I have a project that it's called Paralelismos.
Okay.
Which is a personal artwork project that I started. Like the main conception or the main idea, I started like 2 or 3 years ago. But I was trying to find a way to. I started on the computer. It's mostly lines. They've been like set like parallel between them. Straight black lines over a white background. And I was trying to find a way to express that or to take it out of the computer without, I just don't want to do like a print and that's it. I just don't want to like I could do it as a silk screen printing or screen printing, which I've done in the past. I've still do it a lot, but I feel like it's not as personal as I feel it is. So I started doing it like actual, like I'm not a painter. I've never painted.
Is that when you did like this, the lines
it's
and you
like
like
small,
took it
like
off?
yeah.
Ah, that was so cool.
It's crazy. The feeling
It's
of
so
doing that. It's like I'm like immersed. Like, I'm not gonna say like a nirvana or something like that, but it's like a kind of meditation, like a physical kind of
100%.
physical, visual. Even the time that I take to do it, it's like I have a coffee or a drink, and the music that I have, it's like for me, it's like an immense joy when I'm doing that. But it requires a lot of time, a lot of presence, which I don't necessarily have at this moment.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't know, we are expats. We live in a country where we need to produce some money to, to pay the rent, and then, and to drink the kind of drinks that I like to drink, which are expensive. I like craft beers. I like specialty coffee. I like natural wines. So it's like, and then seven specialty coffees are much more expensive than our regular ones. So that's something I have made the basis with.
Amends.
So it's like I understand that that's something I really like. So I need to make the money to have all of this, like clothes. So I don't have that much time to work on that part.
Yeah.
So that's something that I feel like at this point I can feel a little bit. Which was the word that you use when you asked the question? When you asked about the.
Like you feel that you want to make it, but you put it off?
Yeah, well, that's something. That's one of the projects that I have, because it's like, well, this is an inside of the work. It's that I'm doing like, right now it's like 40, 50 prints, but each of those prints, it can be disposed in 4 different manners. So you can use the artwork like this or this, like this, like this. Mm-hmm. And since I want my work to be like more accessible for people, I want to do it in 4 different sizes, so they can have 4 different prices. It's like maybe it's a web developer mind talking about responsive
A5,
design.
A4,
kind of. So it's like a small one, a medium one, the large one, and the X large one. Mm-hmm. So it's like it would require a lot of time. Maybe I will try to take some time next year to work on that. So that's one of the projects that I feel that it's like I need to make it. But unfortunately, I haven't had the time to.
Yeah, and it sits there in the back and rubs.
Yeah, but it's there. It's there. I already sold 2 prints of from those. Well, the 2 prints. They're not prints, like handmade. But 2 of those artworks already sold them. Mm-hmm. But again, I want to make more. Not because doing more, because I want to see them like in reality. And
like, have
the feeling of doing it by hand.
Yeah. I did that when I made ceramics in my house, and I actually glued the bottom of the ceramics in waves.
Okay.
And then I painted with the arcilla, the color. Yeah. And when you take it off, when it's dry, is so satisfying. And also the sticking it on was super fun.
Yeah. Totally. And it was something that I never felt attracted to it. This kind of since I'm an internet part of the internet generation, and I grew up having PCs or computers close to me, I've never had that feeling that I need to be a painter. Yeah. It's like, no, never. I've been using computers for pretty much my whole life. So I never felt attracted to it. But once I did it, it was like,
the haptic of it is just something different, like using your hands.
Totally. And seeing that, maybe when you take off the tape, and you see that it's not completely precise. It's just there's some failure here, and there's some small paint drop here. It's like, I like it that way.
Amazing.
Because it's organic, Yeah. And that's something that I had never had the chance to experience in my own work.
Of course, because it's all so calculated that 1 + 1 will be 2.
And it's done that way, and most of the times it's printed, or if it isn't printed, it's like made on a screen printing, which is a manual work, but it's pretty much pretty exact. You
Yeah.
know, like 99%, you will see like exactly how it was conceived.
Yeah.
But doing it this way, it's like, man, I love that. You know, like seeing the lines. I don't even like the lines that I do like with the pencil.
Yeah.
I don't erase them. I leave them there. So it's like, I love that. You know, seeing that there. Maybe if you see it from far away, you wouldn't see that. But when you see close, it's like, it's there.
Depth.
So it's,
It brings it depth, no?
Yeah.
Super
And
nice.
This, you know, the organic kind of feeling. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Wow, maybe you'll do more things then organically soon.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, DJing is kind of organic as well.
It is. We haven't even touched on that at all.
Well, yeah, it's too much. I do too many
It's
things,
too much. With too little time.
Yeah, that's for the after party with the rum and everything. Yeah,
Exactly. So, but what would you say is the work that you're the proudest of?
The word I'm the proudest of. I would say it's probably whenever I'm asked a question like that, don't ask me why, but I always come back to an album cover that I did for a techno label from Venezuela, which I've been always linked to, which is called Modulab. And when it was the 10th release, we finally find the money first to press it on vinyl. And the artwork that I did for it, I think it was like a how do you call it, like totally different point from where I was in my not graphic, my visual arts career, and it divided those two stages. It's like in Spanish I would say no sería punto de quiebre. It's well, I don't know.
The
But
breaking point.
Probably a breaking point.
Yeah?
It's a breaking change, maybe. Or like, I felt like I reached to a new step.
A
when I did-
revelation?
Not necessarily a revelation. It's like I reached like a new level when I did that.
Digitiert. Digitize.
I don't know. It was interesting because it was not necessarily apart from what I did before. This is where the paralelismos idea came from. Talking about this was probably 6 years ago.
Wow.
Probably. And all of this paralelismos idea that I was talking about came from there. So it was made manually. The print was made manually in Venezuela. All of the things that happened there, I felt that artwork, that work that I did, the people that were involved in that project, I think that was a nice. Like a nice breaking point not necessarily my career, but I don't like to talk about
Personally.
my career. Like personally, yeah. I did enjoy a lot. Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Beautiful.